So this is your homework, but it's more examples. So hopefully you'll try the problem first and then check your answers. So it looks like what they want you to do is take this formula and say what each of the things mean. So 1,500 is the initial population. Initial means the start. The initial population of Marysville. Okay. Another thing to say is it's the start. 1.08. 1.08 means that there's growth, and there's 8% growth each year. Oh, because it says T is represented in year. 8% growth each year. Okay. All right, number 2, it looks like it's multiple choice. So we start with 500. A mutual fund yielding 10%. So yielding means that you're going to get more money. So if I had 100%, it's now going to be at 110%. And you move that decimal 1, 2, which is 1.1. So I'm looking for a 1.1 to the 4th power. This would mean a 90% decay. This is not even exponential. And this means a 4% growth over 10 years. So that's mixed up. Okay. All right, let's see. So it initially starts at 93. The difference between its temperature and the room temperature of 68 decreases by 9%. So if it was at 100%, it's now at 91. Oops, sorry. It's now at 91%, 1.2, which is 0.91. So they want you to write a function described. So let's say f of x, like that. And then they want you to find out how long it will take the coffee to reach 68 degrees. So here's the function. Now I'm going to go 68 equals 93 times 0.91 to the x. Divide by 93. 68 divided by 93. And it's about 73.1. Sorry, too many decimals there. Equals 0.91 to the x. So now what I'm going to do is do guess and check. 0.91 to the 5th. Okay, it's 0.62. Now let's go 0.91 to the 4th. 0.68, it's getting closer. Because remember, decimals are backwards. 0.91 to the 3rd is 0.75. So it looks like it's going to be, let's just double check, 0.91 to the 2nd, or squared, and that's 0.82. So it looks like after the 3rd day is when, let's not write 3 day. After the 3rd day is about when it'll approach 68 degrees. Okay. Here they gave me an equation. I like that. What does each part of the equation represent? 10,000 represents the initial investment. Um, 1.03 means 100% plus 3%. So that means that there's a 3% growth. And it looks like the T is time in years. The T is the time in years. Okay. Find the value of the investment after 7 years. So I'm going to go 10, 1, 2, 3 times 1.03 to the 7th. So I'm going to go 10, 1, 2, 3, 1.03 to the 7th. And it looks like, let's see, that's $12,298.73, but the 73 turns to 74. So it's about $12,298.74. Show that it's money. Now it says, what if instead the value of the investment starts to decrease? Okay, so if it starts to decrease, it was at 100%, but now you take away 5%, so you're at 95%, which means 0.95. F of x equals 10, 1, 2, 3, 0.95. Oops. Since I'm talking about t as time, I need to go f of t, t. Okay? Oh, and it looks like they put A of t, so I should copy it. All right. And then what would be the new function that reflects the declining investment? And then if you wanted to figure out, I guess that's all we have to figure out. Okay, you bought a car at a cost of 20 grand. There's the initial 1, 2, 3. Each year, it's going to decrease at a rate of 75%. So now it's at 75. Okay, so write an equation. Used to find the value of the car after t years. So if they're saying after t years, I can do a sub t. How long do you think it will take before it'll be 5,000? Well, let's plug in 5,000. So we're going to go 5,000 equals 21, 2, 3, 0.75 to the t, divide by 20 grand. And you get 0.25, 1/4, which is 0.25. You can use your calculator for that, equals 0.75 to the t. And now I'm going to do some guess and check. So I'm going to go clear, clear, clear. 0.75 to the 5th. That's 23. 0.75 to the 4th. 31. Okay, so it looks like after 4 years. And then you can do that. Perfect. Okay, so that's your homework. Let me just make sure there isn't a back page. And we're good.